Have.
Yes.
Just before lockdown, I actually went to a BBC climate change conference in Manchester. I found myself in the Blue Peter Garden. So this was actually a couple of selfies that I took and sent home to my son as a surprise. Little did I know how significant that trip was going to be. Let's fast forward to the present day. Some blue sky and sunshine certainly helped me on a Monday morning. And of course, this time, in a week's time, the clocks will have sprung forward an hour and we'll be enjoying some lighter evenings and hopefully some later walks too. Now, yes, we've had some blue sky today, but also some cloudier moments as well. And the thickest of that cloud did produce a little bit of light rain and drizzle in places. And we could still get a little bit of that overnight tonight. But for most of us, it's going to be dry. We'll have some clear spells at times, and underneath those clearer skies, perhaps a bit of patchy mist and fog. And temperatures actually could drop lower than these values, down close to freezing. So we might get a bit of frost in places too, especially with mainly light winds. So tomorrow, the centre of the high drifts away to the southeast. That's the high that's been in charge today. This weather front doesn't affect us until Wednesday. We'll come to that in a moment. So tomorrow, it remains largely dry and probably the best of any brightness and sunshine during the morning, because by the afternoon, we are expecting largely cloudy skies and again, perhaps a bit of light rain and drizzle. But for most of us, Tuesday will be another dry day with highs of about 11 or 12 Celsius despite all the cloud cover. Then on Wednesday, that weather front eventually comes down from the northwest. It will be weakening all the time. Behind it, some much colder air, and that will really affect us come Friday. But on Wednesday, I think it will still be relatively mild. We'll have a lot of cloud around and perhaps some outbreaks of mainly light and patchy rain, because that front will be weakening all the time. And again, those highs of about 11 or 12 degrees Celsius. And then by Thursday, that weather front should be out of the way. Could see an odd shower on Thursday, but for most of us it's looking fine and dry. Those winds starting to pick up a little bit by the end of the day, but Friday's looking the really windy one. We could have gusts of over 40 miles per hour, and it is going to be cold too. That blue eventually reaching us in terms of cold air, and we'll likely see some showers and perhaps some longer spells of rain for a time. But the weekend and into next week is looking largely dry, and as you can see, Wednesday night and Friday night are looking the chilliest at the moment.